Welcome back to the Realistic Cattle Ranch Challenge on Sunshine Forest. I'm BP, and it's time to get to work. We are headed up to the animal dealer here with our remnant bulls, our extra bulls, the ones that are either not high enough quality or just not competitive to breed in our breeding pen. But on the way up, guys, we have a really cool addition to the playthrough. Our local co-op put in a BGA for us to use. We're going to pull in right now and take a look. So the way this works, it's available for all of the ranchers in the area. The co-op put it in. There's a $120 a month membership fee, and you can bring your slurry and your manure and your chopped beets, whatever else the BGA takes, and put it in. They run it all through, and they send you back your portion of the profits for running the BGA. So super excited to have this on the map. We're gonna find a way to get some manure up here today and get that put in to make us a little bit of extra money. But for right now, we are headed to the animal dealer to get these bulls sold and pick up some more cows. And let's go ahead and get all these guys sold. Starting out, we have $35,400 in the bank. Get all these guys selected, sell all. Once again, just about $29,000 in cattle sold. So that puts us up to $64,000 in the bank. Let's take a look and see what animals we can find. Several animals so far that look pretty good. We don't want any bulls. Wow, there are no Angus cows. Taking a look here. Okay, we got a good calf. Not a ton of great animals so far. Those are more bulls. Water buffalo. Wow, that one's 59 months, guys. That would be a good animal, but it is far too old. There's another nice adolescent. And we do sort of need another water buffalo bull. We only have one. So let's see. This one is very high and high. This one is very high and high. So really, fertility is high and metabolism is very high versus fertility very high, metabolism high. They're essentially the same animal. This one's only got 2 months to go until it's ready to breed. So I think we probably pick that one up. So we're going to pick up 5 animals. We'll see if the dealer can find us any more here to take a look at. Maybe extend their search a little bit, bring them in from further away. See what we can find. We want to start with the water buffalo because those are the ones we're really trying to grow. 11 months, perfect. We'll take that one. Don't want any bulls. That's a nice looking. Oh, again, we're running bulls. We just have Hereford bulls, limousine bulls. We're not getting a lot of cows, guys. I don't know what that's about. That is a very, very nice Angus calf. Let's see, Holstein. 12 months, so she can go right into the breeding pen. That is good news. Not sure how many we have at this point. Maybe let's buy them and let's see. 3, so we can afford to buy 2 more. Have them fit in the trailer still. 10-month-old, that's fine, but that's a bull, so we don't want it, so never mind. And another brown Swiss adolescent. So we're not quite there yet, guys. I mean, is there a better water buffalo bull? That's basically the same as what we already bought. Same as what we already bought. Well, let's try to find one more good animal here, guys. Didn't think it was going to take 3 rounds this morning, but here we find ourselves. Start with the water buffalo. Okay, 1-month-old water buffalo. That's what we want. We want as many water buffalo as we can get these days so that we can start producing more buffalo milk long term. It takes so long to get this stuff going because we have, you know, the calf has to get to 12 months before it can be put into the pen. Then it's 10 months for pregnancy before it has any babies. That's if it gets pregnant right away. And then it produces like 2 or maybe 3 months of milk after that. So even the ones we're buying today, realistically, we're looking at like 22 to, you know, basically 18 to 22 months before we see any results. So this is a long-term investment strategy. In regards to what we did with the bulls last episode, in regards to adding more to the breeding pen, we did see more success. We had 11 pregnant females this morning, which I think, I'm sorry, not 11. We had 13 pregnant females this morning, which I believe is the most we've ever had in a single month. So it does seem like adding some additional bulls in there helped. It certainly wasn't a one-to-one benefit. You know, we didn't add, you know, we didn't double the number of bulls and get double the number of pregnant females, but it does seem like having more bulls in there is good for the breeding chances. So let's go ahead and get these animals back at the ranch, and I will catch up with you guys when they are all put away. That is all of the cattle in the right places. I do think I forgot to name our other water buffalo bull. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right one. Let's jump in here. Yeah, I did forget to name this guy, so let's get him named real quick. Trooper. Good name for a water buffalo. Okay, we have some other long time coming exciting news. We're going to grab the pallet forks for the Massey because we have our very first pallet of eggs. It took, I mean, what, guys, 3 years to get that pallet of eggs? But we have it now, and we're going to go put it in our cold storage, keep them fresh until they are at the optimal selling time, which I guess we could check real quick. Eggs are best in November, so we have quite a bit of time coming. So, and we have, what did that say? At the best price, we have $1,400 worth of eggs. So we're a chicken coop in, we got a combine harvester to harvest the wheat, all so we could make $1,400 on the eggs. May not have been the money maker we initially thought it was going to be. Man, those bushes may need to go somewhere. Let's take a look. There we go. All right, so our first ever pallet of eggs heading to the cold storage building. Probably about $1,000 worth of eggs on here, maybe a little bit less. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to sneak it in around the truck. I did tuck our 650 in there just to try to keep it out of the way. But we may have overdone it a little bit. Let's see if we can. We push the eggs in. Yes, we can. All right, I want to go see the eggs on the shelf real quick. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, get the door open. Where are the eggs? Oh, there they are, guys. Our first pallet of eggs in the cold storage. That is exciting news. So let's jump back on the Massey. We'll head over and get the pallet forks put down. Time to figure out how to get the manure and the slurry up to the BGA. All the animals have been fed and watered and straw refreshed this morning, so they're good to go. So our main task for today is figuring out transportation for our stuff up to the BGA. Now we can use our water tanker, which we've used as a slurry spreader before, to get some slurry up there. It's tucked in over there behind Teen Town Barn. So let's just grab the 650 and see if we can't bring a load of slurry up, because I think we're going to have to buy a trailer. And I'm wondering if whatever trailer we buy, we might be able to put the slurry tanker in to bring back with us. I don't think we need a strap done. I think that got done when we were putting the eggs in there. So let's grab the tanker. It may still have water in it, but we can get slurry put in, get it emptied out. Oh. Well, that's a neat trick. I guess the slurry tanker is really heavy. Maybe try connecting again. Maybe it was off angle. No, we are stunting here, guys. We got the front wheels up in the air. There's no way we get this truck and trailer up to the BGA with the steering wheels off the ground. So, I guess we'll have to run up there and find a trailer for the manure. I was planning on using that tank to take slurry up there to the BGA. I guess we could pull it with the tractor. It just seems like the tractor's not very fast. And if we end up doing a lot of trips with the tractor, I think that's going to be a pretty slow process. I have considered getting a semi-truck. There is a Volvo semi-truck in the sale, a nice one actually, but it's about $60,000 and we don't even have $60,000, plus we'd need something for the manure, a trailer presumably, and then some sort of tanker for the slurry. I think we'd be well over $100,000 into that endeavor, and I'm not sure this little local Co-Op BGA is going to pay that well. Also should remember that we have barely enough reach on our Massey to get into our feed mixer truck. And a semi-truck trailer might be quite a bit taller. So, that leaves us in a bit of a bind. Let's take a look and see what we can get. I mean, we could pick up a liquid tanker trailer that has a front set of wheels like the MKS 8 style trailer that has a dolly, so we wouldn't be pulling the weight. I wonder how much it'll take. I just want to drive through the BGA again, guys. I think this is so cool. Got this all set up and ready to go. Yeah, that's going to work really, really well. So let's take a look and see what we can find. Jump into the shop. So here's that, where is that Volvo? Here's the Volvo. It's a great looking Volvo. I love how they advertise it for $60, and as soon as you get in here, there's $33,000 in extra parts. Obviously, we could go to something not, we could go to a standard axle, but still $69,000. Get rid of the mirrors, get rid of the horn, get rid of the aero parts. It's $60K. I mean, that's a sharp looking truck. I would, color would I pick? The Volvo Red. I mean, that is a nice looking truck, guys. I just don't think we're set up to run that big of equipment yet, but man, that would be nice to have. So anything else in the sale? I got a mixer, but we don't need to spend that much money. A couple of tankers, another pickup truck, that's interesting. The Deutz 8, freight tractor. 300 Fendt we already looked at. Yeah, we're getting into the old stuff in the 7R Deer, which would be not a bad tractor to upgrade to. So, anywho, we're not looking in the sale anymore. We're not window shopping. We have tasks to do. So I was thinking about getting a trailer for the manure. We've got a couple of these, which are pretty traditional farm-style trailers, but most of these, like this one, which would work, has a PTO, which our truck doesn't have, so it's not the right setup. So I'm thinking, did a little looking ahead of time because I knew this was coming, and we have a couple of bumper pull trailers. I like this tri-axle Diamond C. So let's see, get the taller box. Oh, those tires look nice. I don't think we need the extension boards. Most of the time I see these like landscape dump trailers, they're black. I don't really want to have a black on black truck and trailer set up. Something that matches the color of the ranch a little bit green. The olive green doesn't look bad at all. Let's get some black rims on it. Yeah, 22,000 with a 45,000 liter capacity. That thing looks really nice. Let's pick that up. Okay, and then as far as tanker trailers go, I think we're going to find most of those down here in the animal supplies. We have the MKS 25. Okay, that holds 100,000. We would never take that much. But this holds 26,000. What's the difference with the dolly system? One. Okay, so you can make, oh, this could be really good, guys. This could work when we get a semi-trailer, or a semi-truck. So it comes as a semi-trailer. It comes with the sort of standard dolly. And it comes with this heavy-duty dolly. I think that's more for being pulled by a tractor. So we can't afford it today. It's 51,000. Got some nice tires on it. Make it a steel tank. Stainless. Wow. Got lots of options. Yeah, they go up to 50K. And obviously 100. 100's way too big for us. I think standard 26. Probably good. Dolly locking pin, yes or no? I don't know if we need that because I have that mod already. We could do all of our BGA stuff in olive green. Design color. Darken that up. Rim color. Darken that up. That looks like a great option, guys. $53,000. We got the wide tires and the dolly system. So the dolly system, I think we go with the first one because we have the truck. So we can't afford that yet, but we'll save up for it. I had not seen that in here before, guys. That is a very, very interesting trailer. The only other thing I wanted to look at today real quick while we're here is a bigger loader bucket. We currently have the Massey Universal, which holds 2,000, which is good. But we have a couple of other options. We have a manure fork that only holds 680. This one does silage. It does not do manure. It holds 5,500. And then the HD shovel holds 3,400. So I think that's going to be the way we go. Try to find something that looks like the Massey yellow we have. Excellent. Okay. So we got a trailer. And we got a new bucket for loading manure. Let's get that stuff loaded up and let's head back to the farm and let's get our first load of manure taken to the BGA today. So, see how this thing pulls. Okay, well the good news is the front wheels are on the ground. A nice animation on the trailer arm there. Go grab the telehandler from the shop. And this thing looks like a Frankenstein telehandler. Orange and red and black and gray. Lots of wear on the fenders. Looks like they took in a bunch of telehandlers on trade and just took parts off of them to make this one work, which is just about perfect for our playthrough here. So let's see. Drop that down, slide it underneath, grab the straps. Every time we use this, I tell you guys, the straps on the pallet forks for this telehandler is huge. Really, really nice feature. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Perfect. Let's get this guy parked up over here. And we'll jump back into our 650. I'm going to drive this back to the ranch. I will check in with you guys when we get back there. I'm hoping the bucket's not too big for our little Massey skid steer, because it is pretty small and light for a skid steer. This one could hold too much. We might actually have some problems with the counterweight, but we'll see when we get back there. I'll see you at the ranch, guys. I gotta tell you guys, this thing pulls like a dream. Smooth and easy, even at high speed. I think I got up to like 60. The trailer wasn't pushing the truck. I don't know how it's going to handle fully loaded, but this thing is really, really nice to pull. The right truck and the right trailer for the job. So let's see about getting situated here to get loaded up. I think the first step is going to be getting the forks off. So let's get the Massey and get ready to go. I think we're going to do this in third person for the loading purposes. Gotta get a little speed up before we start turning the wheel, otherwise we just spin around. Alright, we have our other bucket, so assuming this one works, the new one works, I don't see a reason to have two buckets. We'll probably just take this one back to the shop and see if they'll put it on consignment for us and get it sold. That is assuming the new one works. Either way, we'll have both of them over here in case there's a problem. Let's see, can we slide this one on the back a little bit? Let's see, come on, pick it over. I'm wondering if we just spin, if it'll push over a little bit. There we go. We'll drop this one here. That bucket is heavy, making the truck move. And we'll grab this one. Let's get it up and out of the way. Let's give the other bucket a nudge and push it back up on where it needs to go. There we go. Tuck the Massey out of the way for 1 second. Let's grab some straps on that. And then we'll get pulled up here for loading. I think we need to back up just a little bit so we can get to the side of the trailer. All right, let's see, uncovering the trailer. Okay, that worked. Now let's get to loading. So this thing holds 45,000 liters. Our bucket holds 4,300 liters. So we've got about, what would that be? About 10 bucket loads. Does that make sense? Oh no, it's 34. So it's going to be way more than that. It'll be 15 or so, if I had to guess. So let's get some going here. Okay, that went right through and onto the floor. What happened there, guys? That's not what we want. Hopefully we're not having a problem with the trailer. Didn't feel like I was missing the trailer. Okay. It is just going on the ground. What is that about, guys? Are we overlapping the manure heap too much or something? Does it not recognize that it's separate? Let's try again. Okay, that one works. Not sure what happened. Man, we got to get this manure cleaned up off the ground. It is a little massy. Does not do well on uneven ground. Learning that lesson quick and in a hurry. So let's get the manure picked up off the ground. Try to get a little more from underneath the trailer. Come on. Loading this trailer into a full-time job, aren't we? Okay, is this one going to go in okay? Maybe we just have to be... that's going underneath it too. Okay. I don't know what to tell you about that, guys. That's unexpected. So we got one that went in. I can only think that we're too close with the trailer, so maybe back the trailer off a little bit. We'll loop around here. I mean, it's weird because we have the one shovelful went in and then the other ones are not. Huh. So let's just get it closer to the calf huts, give ourselves a little bit of working distance. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's a weird one. Well, let's try to clean up the ground here first. Okay, there's the first little batch. Get all the way up against it. Okay, it's not piling up underneath. That's really odd, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we were just too close to the manure heap. We'll have to be careful about that in the future. See how this shovelful goes. Okay. None on the ground, so let's see if we get all the way up against the wheels. Yeah, I mean, it's filling. Okay. I don't know, guys. That was just a weird one. I'm going to get this guy filled up, and I will check back in with you guys when I'm done. See you in a minute. Well, guys, it's all loaded up. I don't know what to tell you about that hole in the floor where all the manure was falling out. I loaded it from the other side for most of the time. We started on the left side, like the driver's side, and I ended up really loading it from the passenger side or the right side overall, and that seemed to work better. But I did do just a quick test with our new bucket to see if I could muck out the calf huts with our new bucket, since I figured, oh, I'll just get the manure out of there and I'll put it in the trailer and it'll save us a step, since I'm sitting right here anyways. And I couldn't get any manure out of the calf huts with the new bucket, so not sure we want to sell the old bucket yet. I'm going to do a quick test here and just see what happens. Yeah, see, this one fills, so we're not getting rid of the old bucket because the new one didn't work for emptying out the calf huts. So that's very interesting. I'm not sure if that's a trailer problem, a shovel problem, a combination thereof. Just not sure what to think about that yet, but the last bit of loading I did from the other side of the trailer, I had no problems at all, which was good. So hopefully we'll give it a test run again next episode or next month. We'll do one load per month for now, and hopefully that works better because I like the trailer. It'd be nice to have it. So let's see, jump in here. As you can see, we are filled up 45,000 liters of manure. We'll throw the tarp on and head up to the shop. So this is going to be about it for this episode. We'll get this delivered and we'll have to see how much we make. I'm thinking we're going to make like $5,000 off of this load. It's not going to be very much. And we had, I don't know, 170,000 liters of manure, maybe 200. So, you know, that whole manure heap is, would that be 4 loads per 100, 8? So, I mean, the whole thing would be 40 grand if we got all of it up there. So there is some money to be made, but we're certainly not going to get rich off of the manure at the Co-Op BGA. It's just to give us something to do with manure beyond just using it as fertilizer. Same with the slurry, you know, and help us out a little bit as the ranch grows. So I will get this delivered up there. We'll show you guys it going into the BGA. We'll get everything set for next episode, and hopefully between the sale of the manure and the ongoing lettuce sale, we can get some money. And it'd be even better if that liquid tanker came up in the sale, but we should pick that up and see about getting a load of slurry up here. I've never seen a trailer like that before with the dolly on the big one that also switches over to a semi-trailer. So here we are pulling into the BGA. Get over the grate. There we go. So dump some manure. That's a nice looking mechanism on that trailer. Look at that. That's cool. That is a nice looking trailer. I hope that hole in the floor thing resolves itself or figures itself out, because this is sort of exactly what we need. Nice big chunky tires on a triaxle for coming across the field. Going across the bridges, 45,000 liter capacity seems just great for what we need. Not too much, but makes each trip worthwhile. The animations on the trailer, the door, the piston all look really good. And it has the ability, I'll show you guys here real quick. It has straps on the inside, so we could use it to move equipment as well. So that was a lot of fun, guys. I'm hoping that the couple of hiccups we had this episode just work themselves out. No big deal. We will get more up to the BGA next month. But for now, I think we'll call it an episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to drop a like and turn on notifications for more videos. And we'll see you in the next one.